Hi Capricorn, welcome to your August horoscope generic reading. For those of you who are new to my channel, hi, I'm Anisha. This is my channel all about astrology and tarot. Remember to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. I upload a video every week now. You'll stay abreast with all the new content that I upload. Capricornians, Mars is there in your house of expansion of the mind. This is the house in which we deal with philosophy, or maybe even our own outlook towards life gets more philosophical. We tend to bend more towards spirituality, and we also have Venus, which is joining Mars over here. Now, Mars is going to be pushing you to expand your mind in some way or the other. Maybe for a lot of you, there is you could be dealing with people with other cultures, other ethnicities. Maybe some of you could be dealing with clients, vendors who are not in the same country as you are. And also for some of you, you would be wanting to do something new which would expand your mind and it would encourage your learning. Also, for a lot of you, you could also be dreaming of some faraway land. This also speaks about maybe at times when we are taking a travel mentally when physically. And yes, for sure, given the COVID times, a lot of us can't travel. There's still a lot of confusion around travel restrictions. So for those of you who really want to travel and are not able to travel, you would be dreaming about those faraway places. You could be thinking about, and for those of you who are over here, and for some of you, you would be trying out different cuisines. Maybe you could be learning a new language. You could be watching a lot of foreign films, or you could also be interacting and meeting with people with different cultures. It's a great time to be learning something new, fantastic time to be. It can be any skill, whether it is another language, or even if you're learning how to cook, or even if you're experimenting with a hobby and you're trying to convert it into work. This is a great time to be doing that. Not a good time for routine. In fact, for a lot of you, you could be bogged down by the mundaneness or the routine of your life. On 8th of August, we have a new moon that is there in your house of joint finances, and this is also the house of sexuality and transformation. So it can be that for your partner's income, something changes over here. Maybe there is a new business that your partner is getting into. Maybe for some of you, your partner is starting a new project, he's finishing up a current project, maybe his income gets impacted in some way. It's a great time if you have been having trouble in your relationship. Fantastic time to be going out and seeking therapy. On the 17th, we have Venus that is moving into your house of career and reputation. And end of the month, we have Mercury that is going to be joining Venus over here. So great time as far as your work is concerned. A lot of focus. A lot of you are going to be really enjoying doing your work. It also speaks about a passion project. On the 23rd, we have Sun that is going to be joining again the house, which is about expansion of the mind, and your focus is going to be turning more outward. It's going to be, you're not going to be focusing on personal matters, but it's your mind is going to be quite occupied with thoughts about what is it that you have been working for the last 4 months. And more than that, this is a time of the year when you're going to be feeling quite adventurous. There is going to be a sense of wanting to, maybe you could be seeking experiences which are very thrilling, which even could be risk taking as well. And for some of you, this cycle also speaks about searching for a higher meaning of life. And for some of you, you could also be looking beyond the mundane details of day-to-day life. And anything that broadens your mind during this time is going to be attracting you. A lack of superficiality is something which is, you're not going to be having much patience for. You would rather just jump directly to the point, and you would prefer also that people don't sort of deal with you in a roundabout way. This is a time also of feeding your mind and feeding your soul and your free expression and your self-expression, and also to nurture your self-individuality. It's a good time to be learning about a different culture. Great time to be also, especially because internet again is a space which is considered not just for connecting us to people from across the globe. Maybe you may find someone who's really interesting online during this time. On the 30th, we have Venus that is moving into your house of work. And it can be that for some of you who are dating, you could be attracted to people who are much older than you, maybe partners who are older than you. And also you could be looking at people who are financially stable. And this specifically has to do with romance, it has to do with love. So you are going to be drawn to people who live the good life, who can afford a good life, and you're going to be quite drawn to the power and the authority and the financial aspect that this specific person may exude, or the kind of people may exude. Also, for some of you, this also speaks about being very creative at your work, and it's a great time to be for those of you who are in the industry of beauty, or are dealing with anything which has to do with, even if it is cosmetic surgery, these are the areas which will do quite well during this month. For some of you, and this is specifically work concern, it may be that you may come across a person who's a mentor, and someone who can really help you in your work. So it's worth your while maybe to be looking at people who are really accomplished in the certain space that you are in right now, and have accomplished a lot and are happy to share the information with you. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Capricornians. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for watching.